Hi Gemini, it's Moon here from Snake Petal Healing, and I'm here to do your April 2023 tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, either Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stellium, anything. Any prominent Gemini placement. So that could apply to you. Usually I do a little bit of a channeled message, but I want to get these out and I don't have that much quiet here today. So you might hear things in the background, and I hope that's okay. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Got some drag going on. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to pull cards for April, and we're going to go week by week. So April 2023 for my Spirit, please connect me with my Gemini collective and allow me to be a vessel for concise truth of their situation and relay messages relating to their journey. All right, so April 2023 Geminis. Let's go. First week of April here for the Gemini collective. Spirit, can we get some cards? What's going on first week? Wow, we've got, whoa, Gemini, the Chariot, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Wow, that's nice. That's good. Second week of April for the Gemini collective. Uh-oh. Eight of Swords. How did this... It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. Third week of April for my Gemini collective. Page of Cups. Last week of April for my Gemini collective. Whew, we got three come out. We got the Sun card, Queen of Cups, and Ten of Swords. All right, Gemini. Here's what I'm seeing. Oops. I accidentally hit a button. I hope everything seems fine. So for the month of April here, we have Five of Wands, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Page of Wands. I feel like there is this possible state of disorderliness when it comes to your relationships and your work life. It seems like there's this aspect of possibly competition going on in the month of April, or just a general type of chaos is what I'm kind of tuning into. Despite this, though, there are still celebrations and there are still collaborations taking place between you and other individuals this month. It seems as though they're a bit more on the traditional side, though. This could also involve institutions, so you could be visiting lawyers' offices, doctors' offices, hospitals, stations, schools, and things like that is kind of what I'm seeing here for the month of April. Now, you could also be coming into union, or I don't mean to say coming into union particularly, but you could also be interacting with a Taurus individual, or you could have Taurus placed within your chart. The other signs I'm seeing here are Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, of course, but that is what I'm seeing. So, Gemini, heavy in the Leo for sure. Let's look into the first week of April here for you. So, it seems like there's been progress in a certain situation here. This could be a type of romantic offer that's been made to you. It seems as though there is this forward movement taking place within this offer. Possibly something that could have been long awaited, but it is celebratory here. This could involve a Cancer individual coming forward with a love offer for you and trying to show their love and respect for you. Or this could just generally mean that that things are moving forward within your love life that possibly you didn't quite see coming before. Let me pull some cards on this first week. Yeah, I get the feeling that, all right, so now I feel like there's more emotional vulnerability taking place, whatever this is, in the first week of April. This doesn't particularly have to be a love offer, but I mean, I am seeing Four of Wands and Knight of Cups here, so along with the Chariot, it's very likely that someone is making an offer of love towards you. I feel like this could have came after a long time. Perhaps this individual was very reluctant to actually make this offer to you, and I feel like they probably kind of operated through the guise of just a friendship, you know? So there's that. I feel like this person has Cancer heavily aspected within their chart, or they may be a Cancer sun. Yeah, just because this song came on in the background, I get the vibe that you guys maybe had some struggles in the past when it comes to this. Maybe one of you was not open to be as vulnerable as the other, but in the first week of April, I am seeing that there may be some steps forward into like a more vulnerable state where somebody is like deciding to come forward and like confide in you about how they actually feel about you. If this is not a love offer, this is just you celebrating yourself a lot more and possibly celebrating with friends after a difficult period. It seems as though there's a lot more emotional availability and vulnerability when it comes to self and maybe the way that you're portraying yourself in front of others or to others. I feel as though possibly, Gemini, you've been on this. It seems as though you've been having a hard time lately. You could be struggling with certain things. There's types of struggle and adversity taking place. But in the first week of April, maybe you're kind of coming through with more strength and vitality and deciding to move forward from whatever this difficult time was. It seems as though you're moving forward to a space of more financial stability here, or possibly coming together with someone. Although it does feel that there may still be certain emotions within the heart that are present. Now, if this is you and you deciding to kind of move forward and bring in more stability for yourself, move towards your own legacy and things like that, there are still, I think, traumas that linger below the surface that you do need to be paid mind to when it comes to this. Now, the second week of April, we have the Eight of Swords. What's this about? Okay, so there could be an Aries individual here that is coming forward in the second week of April. That's making you an offer here. Now, something tells me that this could be a little bit more difficult than you even expect when it comes to this offer. This person, I don't know how long-term they're kind of trying to come forward as, Gemini. I'm thinking this is more of like a type of passionate, entertaining type vibe, you know what I mean? Like, it's not looking long term, it's looking more like sex even, you know what I mean? So now, if this is not the case, well, this could be an individual in which you're perceiving, maybe someone that you could have dealt with in the past that's moving forward with someone, and it makes you feel like you have a hard time about it. Now, if this isn't the case, this could be you trying to come into more stability within your financial life, but there are obstacles within your way here, and the obstacles, I think, more are actually from a space of your own mentality than actual obstacles, is what I'm thinking. because it seems that you may have overcomplicated the situation, and it seems as though you may have kind of like made up little things within your mind in relation to this, and you feel like you're at a disadvantage, or like you've been trapped in this type of mind loop somehow. Now, this could also be a boss or a father figure that is kind of making you feel as though you're having a hard time for whatever reason. Let me pull on why exactly this Emperor is coming up for Gemini. Why is the Emperor coming up? Okay, so we got the Temperance card. We got the Hermit and the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, okay, when it comes to this individual, whoever this is, in the second week of April, that's got you feeling and very trapped up in your own mind, you need to really look at all sides of the situation. I feel as though possibly you may have tried to heal things with this individual, and I feel as though they've moved to more of a space of isolation and haven't really allowed you to maybe express what you had wanted to, and this is causing you to kind of be tied up in your head. But there definitely is a need to really evaluate all sides of the situation, because possibly what is healing for you is not healing for this individual, and possibly what is healing for this individual is not particularly healing for you. And I think maybe that's something that in the second week of April there will be a focus on. Yeah, I think that possibly someone walking away from you has caused some sort of pain within the heart. And maybe you're having a hard time watching them move on to this new beginning with an individual. And I think that maybe that is hurting you, Gemini. But also, there may be a need to go into more of a space of quiet and isolation for yourself. Maybe this is a time to really step away from community and society and things like that, and really start thinking about how you are showing up for yourself in the world and what truly makes you happy. Because looking towards somebody else's situation or happiness that's causing you to feel out of power, like, it does happen, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we are in control of our reality, and no one should really be able to make us feel that way. Just remember that you are a boss here. Now, third week. Now, if this is a father figure that you are trying to heal with, or possibly a masculine within your life, I'm seeing that by Virgo season, which is like late August, September, things will be a lot better. Okay, so Page of Cups. Ah! Sorry. Page of Cups, please. Can we get... Whoa, cards are just super flipping out. I feel like third week of April, there's this need to, like, communicate, talk. Somebody, like, wants to talk, whether you do or they do. Okay. There's this, like, brand new sense of creativity that is awakening within self. I kind of get the vibe that there is communication possibly coming in from a younger water sign or possibly a younger air sign here, but the communication might not feel so chill at the end of the day. 1515 on the timer. I don't know if you might be seeing 666 a lot, 1515. I don't know. But I'm kind of getting the vibe of like something not so chill happening. Okay. My nose is ready. I don't know why. Sorry, I need to refocus. Page of Cups. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Page of Cups. Right, okay, so I'm feeling like someone's coming in here to express something to you, and I don't really think you even have a choice. You're going to hear it. Now, I don't really know exactly what this is referring to. This could be someone who's a bit younger than you, but they're coming in to say something here. They want to talk about healing is what I'm seeing. They want to talk about healing. They want to have a conversation about dreams coming true. Or they want to have a heart-to-heart with you in the 3rd week of April. And I'm getting this vibe of possibly like a little bit of distrust. But I am seeing that this person has good intentions. Can we get a card for possible zodiac sign of who this person is? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like they want to talk about a possible rejection that took place when it came to some sort of a sexual advance or some sort of like having fun type thing. This is what I'm seeing. And how does Gemini feel about this? How does Gemini feel? You are, maybe you're like kind of caught off guard, a little bit entertained by it, but it's like you're chilling, you know, you're sitting pretty. I feel like you didn't really care that much anyway, but somebody wants to talk about it. They could have been kind of, I feel like it's like a reckless thing. Like, I don't know if this is like drunk texts or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really sure, but someone's coming through. And I mean, you're at a state of calm, like comedy. Comedy. Maybe it'll even be funny. But that's where you are right now, Gem. So, in the 3rd week of April. So, I mean, yeah, they want to talk about something that took place. I feel like they want to talk about how they were sort of like distant and a little fickle because of whatever they had going on creatively. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt, however you feel about it. Where's a grain of sand? Potato, tomato. Okay, so 4th week of April, we have the Sun card, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. In the 4th week of April here, it's like I'm starting to see that things are starting to become a lot more, you're becoming a lot more centered and balanced within yourself emotionally. Your inner world is starting to really maybe catch up, and it'll be bringing out like happiness on the outside. Like this could involve a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio individual that is coming to help bring emotional balance within self. But if this is an aspect of you here, you are really becoming very centered and very balanced and truly knowing what it is that makes you happy and seeing things from a more positive outlook towards the end of April. Now, why the Ten of Swords though? After this, with the Eight of Pentacles, this has been after a very long drug out type of experience. There's been upheaval and transformation and difficulty and pushing through to fighting tooth and nail, getting to the very end. Whatever this is, you are kind of in the ending stage of, you're kind of in the like death stage of whatever this is, and new energy is ushering itself in. It's kind of making me feel like you've pushed through the darker space here after all this time, and you're finally starting to feel a lot more balanced within self for the month of April, the last week of April. Can we get some advice to end off for Gem, please? Six of Pentacles. Okay. So Spirit wants to remind you, Spirit wants to remind you that balance is all about give and take. It's important to help those that need it. Of course, if you have it to give, but also to help self and to remember what really knocks us off balance and what does not. If you have the opportunity to give to charity, maybe that might be something good to, help you feel good. But there's also like a sort of emphasis on not overgiving. So Gemini, that has been your April reading. If you would like, if it was hidden and you would like a personal reading for me and you'd like to get more in depth with who and what energies we are speaking on, you can book a personal reading with me at www.snakepetalhealing.com. Peace, love, and divinity, and I will catch you guys next month. Thanks.